In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on November 27, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Utah Jazz. The Denver Nuggets are preparing to face off against the Utah Jazz on Wednesday night in a Western Conference matchup at the Delta Center. The Nuggets are coming off a disappointing 145-118 loss at home to the New York Knicks on Monday. Similarly, the Jazz are entering this game after suffering a 121-106 loss at home to the Knicks on Saturday. Recently, the Denver Nuggets have shown signs of slowing down, having lost 4 of their last 6 games. They are hoping to recover from a tough defeat at the hands of the Knicks, where they were beaten by 27 points, 145-118, on Monday. In that game, the Nuggets struggled to find their rhythm, shooting 44% from the field and making 11 out of 33 attempts from beyond the arc. However, it was their defense that really let them down. They allowed a staggering 76 points in the first half, and it quickly became clear that the game was out of reach. On the other hand, the Utah Jazz have been in even worse form, having lost 5 of their last 6 contests. They are hoping to bounce back from a tough 128-115 defeat to the San Antonio Spurs the previous night. Despite shooting a solid 51% from the field and hitting 13 out of 35 three-pointers, the Jazz struggled in the latter part of the game. They came out strong, scoring 35 points in the first quarter, but they faltered in the second half, particularly in the fourth quarter, where they only managed 22 points. This lackluster performance allowed the Spurs to pull away and secure the victory. The Nuggets are still without Aaron Gordon due to injury, and the Jazz will once again be missing key players Jordan Clarkson and Kyle Filipowski. Despite their struggles, the Nuggets have the opportunity to rebound after their disappointing loss to the Knicks, where they allowed a high 145 points. Meanwhile, the Jazz have been one of the coldest teams in the league, winning only one of their last 6 games. This game will also be the second of a back-to-back set for the Jazz, which could leave them fatigued and at a disadvantage. The Nuggets have managed to split their last 4 games, while the Jazz have lost 3 of their last 4. Denver holds the edge in this matchup, thanks to their strong offense. In their last 3 games, they have shot over 50% from the field and 45% from three-point range. Additionally, they excel at creating opportunities, grabbing more than 11 offensive rebounds per game, which gives them extra scoring chances. They also do a solid job protecting the basketball, minimizing turnovers. In contrast, the Jazz's defense has been weak, allowing more than 118 points per game over their last 3 contests. Given their back-to-back schedule and their ongoing struggles, it will be challenging for the Jazz to keep up with the Nuggets. When examining the net ratings of these two teams entering the game, the difference is striking. The Nuggets rank 13th in the league with a 0.6 net rating, while the Jazz sit far behind in 28th place with a net rating of -8.9. When these two teams met earlier in the month, the Nuggets emerged victorious by a dominant 26-point margin. Given the current state of both teams, it seems likely that the Nuggets could repeat that performance. Denver clearly has the superior roster and star power, and they should have no trouble taking control of this game offensively. Additionally, the Nuggets benefit from having the rest advantage, as they are not playing on consecutive nights like the Jazz. With Nikola Jokic back in the lineup and the Jazz struggling defensively, it is difficult to make a strong case for Utah in this matchup. Denver has dominated recent meetings between these two teams, winning 6 of the last 8 matchups, with 5 of those victories being blowouts. Though the point spread is significant, it is justified given the Jazz's ongoing struggles. Therefore, the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the total for this game, it's important to note that when these teams met earlier in November, the total points scored was 232, which is lower than the projected total for this matchup. Both teams have been solid in defending the three-point line this season. Denver ranks 15th in the league, allowing opponents to shoot 35.5% from beyond the arc, while Utah is just behind in 18th place, giving up 36.4% from three. Additionally, both teams' effective field goal percentages have been underwhelming. The Nuggets sit at 14th in the league with a 54.6 effective field goal percentage, while the Jazz are struggling even more, ranking 22nd with a 52.2 effective field goal percentage. Considering these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Golden State Warriors. The top two teams in the Western Conference are set to face off as the Golden State Warriors welcome the Oklahoma City Thunder to their home court. This matchup will be crucial, with both teams vying for dominance in the standings. After suffering 2 consecutive losses, the Thunder have bounced back strongly by winning their last 2 games, including a commanding victory in their most recent outing. They currently hold a 6-4 record over their last 10 games and sit atop the Western Conference, leading the Warriors by a single game. This resurgence has shown the Thunder's resilience and their ability to recover from setbacks. In contrast, the Golden State Warriors have had a tough stretch, losing their last 2 games after winning their previous 2. Despite their recent struggles, they also hold a 6-4 record over their last 10 games. Earlier this month, on November 11th, the Warriors managed to beat the Thunder in Oklahoma City with a 127-116 victory, which will likely add extra motivation for the Thunder as they look for redemption. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been playing exceptionally well, having won 5 of their last 7 games. They are now looking to secure a 3rd straight victory after an impressive 130-109 road win over the Sacramento Kings on Monday. The Thunder shot an impressive 55% from the field and were especially efficient from beyond the arc, hitting 14 of 31 three-pointers. After a competitive first half, Oklahoma City turned up the heat in the second half, outscoring the Kings by 20 points to seal a dominant win. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors have cooled off recently, losing 3 of their last 5 games. They will be eager to end their 2-game losing streak after suffering a 128-120 defeat at the hands of the Brooklyn Nets on Monday. Despite shooting 48% from the field and making 19 of 46 attempts from beyond the arc, the Warriors were unable to hold on to a sizable lead. They exploded for 37 points in the second quarter and built an 18-point advantage, but they faltered in the fourth quarter, allowing the Nets to score 41 points and ultimately losing the game in one of their worst performances of the season. The Thunder will still be without Alex Caruso and Chet Holmgren due to injury, while the Warriors are closely monitoring Jonathan Kuminga, who is listed as questionable with an illness. The Thunder come into this game with the upper hand, having dominated the Kings in their last outing. On the other hand, the Warriors will be looking to rebound after a lackluster performance in their most recent game. Oklahoma City has shown solid defensive capabilities, ranking 6th in the NBA for limiting three-pointers, allowing just 12.5 per 100 possessions at a rate of 34.1%. They will be highly motivated to slow down the Warriors' offense and exact revenge after their earlier loss at home. While Oklahoma City continues to miss Chet Holmgren, the team has received a significant boost with the return of Isaiah Hartenstein, who is back from a hand injury. Hartenstein made a major impact in his season debut last week, recording a double-double with 13 points and 14 rebounds in a win against the Portland Trail Blazers. He followed that performance up with 19 points and 10 rebounds against the Kings, proving to be a valuable presence in the paint for the Thunder on both ends of the floor. His performance has been especially critical with Holmgren sidelined. As things stand, the Oklahoma City Thunder are on a 2-game winning streak, while the Golden State Warriors have dropped their last 2 games. The Thunder now sit atop the Western Conference, holding a 1-game lead over the Warriors, whom they defeated in their own building earlier this month. Hartenstein's strong play has been pivotal in the absence of Holmgren, and both teams have shown strong performances on both offense and defense this season. However, the Thunder have the momentum heading into this important game, and with their current form, they will be the team to beat. The oddsmakers seem to believe that Stephen Curry may be unavailable due to a knee issue, which would be a significant blow to the Warriors. If Curry were healthy, the Warriors would likely be the favorites. However, with both Curry and Jonathan Kuminga potentially out, it is hard to back the Warriors, especially after their recent tough losses to the Nets and Spurs. The Thunder have been playing well and are 10-6-1 against the spread this season, so the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. When these two teams met earlier this season on November 11, a total of 243 points were scored, which highlights the fast-paced nature of both teams' play styles. The Warriors ranked 5th in the NBA in pace, averaging 100.8 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Thunder are just behind them, ranking 6th with 100.4 possessions per 48 minutes. Additionally, Golden State ranks 8th in three-point rate at 45.1%, while Oklahoma City is right behind them in 13th at 42.6%. The Thunder are also highly effective at protecting the basketball, ranking 2nd in the NBA in turnover percentage, and they lead the league in defensive turnover percentage. This allows them to push the tempo and capitalize on transition opportunities. Given that both teams love to run and score, this game is expected to be played at a breakneck pace. The previous meeting between these teams went over the projected total, and with both teams having the ability to put up points in bunches, it's likely that this game will follow suit and result in another high-scoring affair. Considering both teams' offensive firepower and up-tempo styles, the game is expected to go over the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.